Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damian Farr, and tonight we're talking about Anyone But You. The reviews for a lot of people are saying that they didn't like this movie. I fucking loved it. This movie's an F-A-R-R. I don't know how to explain it. I love romantic comedies. I think they're really hit or miss though. This one, a lot of people are saying is just kind of eh. But something about this movie, my buddy and I came out of this movie and said, you know what? This movie was really good, but we can't give it a 10 out of 10 because there's better romantic comedies, even though in our eyes this one didn't really have much faults. So it's really weird to say that, but let's start talking about it. This movie's an F-A-R-R. It's directed by Will Gallick. I think that's how you pronounce it. Screenplay by Anna Warport and Will Gallick. Story by Anna Warport. And it's based on Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare. There's a lot of movies based on this, so that's not surprising. Shakespeare does a lot indirectly. You know, he inspires so much shit that I guess it works. So let's start talking about the cast here. Where this is a pretty good movie cast-wise. You got Sydney Sweeney as Bay, or Bea, Bay, Boo, B-E-A. I don't know. They said her name like once or twice, and I'll be honest, I can't pronounce it. And then you got Glenn Powell as Ben. The big thing is, was she cheating on her fiance with him? And was he cheating on her with, cheating with her on his girlfriend? I don't think any of that's true. I think the chemistry is just really good. And weirdly enough, the chemistry outside of the movie is probably better than in the movie. As crazy as that sounds, I think they both did amazing in this movie. I think they're both great actors. Sydney Sweeney is kind of a little bit, I would say, not as good in this movie, but whatever. You get Alexandra Shipp as Claudia, Ben's friend. You got Gata as Pete, Ben's friend, who I know from Dave, the show Dave, which is kind of amazing. And then you got Haley Robertson as Haley. Bea's? I'm gonna call her Bea. Bea's sister. And, well, pretty much what happens is Alexander Shipp and Haley Robertson are getting married. Well, Glenn Powell, Ben is, one of Claudia's best friends with her brother Pete, so he's going to the wedding. And Sydney Sweeney's Bea is obviously going to the wedding because her sister is getting married. Well, pretty much what happens plot-wise here is a miscommunication happens here where it leads two people who love each other to hate each other. The opening scene is actually really good. It's like him helping her out, and then they go walk around the park and end up at his place. They don't sleep together, which I find honestly a bit refreshing because, most movies they just sleep together. It's like, they slept together. They didn't have sex though. So, I thought that was kind of unique. She wakes up and leaves though. And obviously that hurts him. He wakes up, she's not there anymore. Like, she snuck out. Like, that's gotta hurt. And you can tell that it hurts a little bit. So then he, says it to his buddy. He says it to Pete that, this girl fucking left. I don't like her. And you could tell he liked her. And his friend knew he liked her, but she left. So needless to say, he's upset. And she ends up coming back to his apartment. I think it's an apartment thing. And seeing him saying that she was never the one, it was a mistake. And that's just him defending himself, for lack of a better term. His buddy, I think, understands that he's just fucking with him. But, they don't know she's there. So, pretty much, they hate each other. Well, they introduce the sister, to him. They kind of admitted that they've been dating for a bit, but they haven't met too much of her friends, if that makes sense. So Ben meets the sister, Haley, and gets to know her a little bit, and then finds out that Bea is her sister. So it's like, ooh. And pretty much the whole wedding is almost ruined by them a couple of times, so they have to fake like they fall in love, and then they fall in love. It's pretty cliche, but at the same time, I loved it. So, have you seen Anyone But You? Tell me in the comments below. I honestly pre-ordered it on Blu-ray right after I saw it the day after, so I'm excited to see this movie again. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.